Hey, Gore here. It's been a little bit of time since we talked. I've done a few videos here and there, but hold on a moment. I had to turn the TV down just a little bit so you guys could hear me. But what I was saying is, haven't seen you in a little bit. I want to do a little bit of a video. Didn't quite know what I wanted to do it on. So I was looking at my Screen Factories, and I thought I haven't done a really in-depth Screen Factory video yet. And I've added a few titles to it since I did it. So I figured let's get to it. Let's get to it. Start with My Bloody Valentine, Collector's Edition. In case you guys can't see it, hopefully the light's not glaring on it too badly. My Bloody Valentine Deluxe. Of course, here, I'll show you the original artwork. Now the Creeps. Original artwork. Night of Creeps Deluxe, which is one of my favorites, absolutely one of my favorites. Tom Atkins also awesome. As everybody knows, Candyman, original collector's edition, original artwork. Back there if you can see it. Well, 3 features always. Candyman Deluxe. Interesting things on the back there. Carrie Collector's Edition. Carrie Deluxe version. I think this artwork's a lot better than Collector's Edition. Of course, The Thing. Original artwork. There's the back. Behind. Thing Deluxe. Cool things on the back there. I wasn't exactly thrilled with this artwork. I didn't think it was the best that they could do. So on Precinct 13. Really good Carpenter movie. We're getting into the Carpenters now. Halloween 2, Screen Factory's first collector's edition release. Original artwork there. And then the back. Halloween 2, the second release, if memory serves me. Halloween 3's original artwork. Fog, also Carpenter. Original artwork. Escape from New York. Original artwork. It's going to be a little bit, so we'll probably have to do this in 2 sessions because quite a few of them here. Got just about all the ones that I want. They Live. Original artwork. You'll see that again here in just a minute. They Live on 4K. Same artwork underneath. 4K. Really, really cool. Starman, a little underappreciated in my opinion, but I happen to love Starman. I think it's one of Jeff Bridges' best performances of his career. Of course, you also got Karen Allen in there. Another really underknown, underappreciated John Carpenter in my opinion. Prince of Darkness. Pretty good one too. I don't love it as much as a lot of people do, but I am a fan. Big Trouble in Little China. Here's probably where I'm going to get a little bit of trouble. Not the biggest fan of Big Trouble in Little China. I do appreciate it. I am a Kurt Russell fan because Kurt Russell is very cool. I've always said, you know, who's cooler than Kurt Russell? Usually the way I say it is when I'm showing the thing, you know, who's cooler than McCready? And I say, except for maybe Snake Plissken, he might be a little cooler. Mouth of Madness. Very cool release. Carpenters body bags. So many, I haven't opened this one yet, but I have seen it many times. It's still sealed. You still got the same artwork underneath it. Still sealed. Black Christmas. In my opinion, at least in the top 3, or arguably the best horror movie mood-wise ever made. There's a couple others that could contend with it. But other than that, to me, this is the best mood-wise. Burning, one of the best, I don't know, camp, summertime slashers. This, Sleepaway Camp, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 2 being my favorite summertime camp type slasher. There's Terror Train. Got that in a couple other editions too. I'll show those off another time. I got the Scorpion, and then I've got a really cool release from France of Terror Train. Hell Night, like another one that's a little underappreciated, a little underknown. I wish it was a little better known. Well, one of my favorites, absolutely awesome. Well, Humongous, a lot of people haven't heard of Humongous, but Humongous is awesome. Funhouse, Toby Hooper, fantastic. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, just like anybody will tell you, a lot different than the original. Of course, there's the Breakfast Club scene there. Really, really cool. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation, of course, with Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey. It's different. It's a fun time. It's for a lot of people, and for me too. It's one of those one and done type movies. For me, maybe 2 or 3 and done. I can handle it. More than one. Until Hell. British. Child's Play. First time really people started really getting to know who Brad Dourif was. Trick or Treat. Top 3 in anybody's book, as far as, in my opinion, should be top 3 in anybody's book as far as anthologies go. Now, Sleepaway Camp. Right here. Let me go right here with the Sleepaway Camps. Sleepaway Camp 1. It's in plastic, so I'm not going to take it out. With the slip, of course. These all have the slip. Sleepaway Camp 2. Slip. Original artwork. Sleepaway Camp 3. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Very cool one. Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, Ricky. It's really getting trying here. YouTube thing and everything has really gotten trying for me. I don't want to talk about it right now, but it's just so YouTube has a thing about stealing my subscribers. I should probably be up to 150 by now at least, if they wouldn't take them constantly. Matter of fact, they took 7 just last night. They took 7 off me. I gained 7. By the time I got up the next day, they had taken that same 7. And it wasn't even the same subscribers. They just randomly took 7 from me. So, fuck you, YouTube. April Fool's Day, really cool. A lot of people don't like the ending, but Amy Steele, I love Amy Steele. In my opinion, the best final girl of all time. Strangers. A lot of people shit on this. I happen to love it. I think it's very good mood-wise. Very good acting. I love Liv Tyler. The Strangers. Not much in my book. I also have a second side of it. It's absolutely beautiful. I think I showed that off in another video. But let me show it off again just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. Behind the Mask, Rise Leslie Vernon. Love it. Absolutely love this movie. Urban Legend. Pretty good one. Pretty good one. Oldest son was a big fan of Urban Legend, especially Urban Legend Bloody Mary. Drake Kane. If you haven't subscribed to him, he's new. He just started doing content. Please go subscribe to Drake Kane. Capital D-R-A-K-E. Skip a space, a Kane. Capital A-K-A-I-N. Drake Kane. Just getting started. I think he'll do pretty good. Valentine. like Valentine. Exorcist 3, absolutely great. The original Exorcist is like my second favorite horror movie of all time, second or third. Exorcist 2 is absolutely garbage, but Exorcist 3 is fantastic. For years, nobody appreciated this. I seen this in the theater. I think it was just me and one other guy there. And I liked it then. I knew it was different, you know what I mean? But I was raised on cinema. I'm 48 years old, so my whole life, you know, has been about cinema, about watching and appreciating and loving movies. So I guess I have an advantage as far as appreciating movies and things like that, and really understanding cinema. You know, a lot of people aren't raised on it, you know what I mean? When I say understanding cinema, I'm not saying everybody else is stupid. I'm just saying that when you're raised on it and you're on it all the time, you get a completely different appreciation for it. That's what I should say. Appreciation for it. Dawn of the Dead remake, one of the better remakes. Day of the Dead, my least favorite of the three, but it's actually not saying much because I love George Romero and I love his trilogy. I love Day of the Dead. Just because it's my least favorite doesn't mean I don't still love the hell out of it. Land of the Dead, not as good, but it is George. 2002. I got two slipcovers of this. My other slipcover of this is actually signed by Angus Scrimm, tall man, visual artwork. It's there with my Arrow Sphere Phantasm collection and my tall man Deca figure. Exorcist 2, great sequel. Check it out. They didn't change the artwork, unfortunately, on these. Something about copyright, and you know how that stuff goes. Exorcist 3, see, you can see it here too. It's the same artwork, but both cool sequels nonetheless. Craft, very, very cool. I haven't really watched the new one yet, the reimagining or sequel or whatever it is, but Craft is very, very cool. Night of the Demons. Anybody tell you Night of the Demons is awesome. Very awesome. Yeah, quickly. Night of the Comet. Another one that's not very well known, but an awesome show. Awesome. Turn Living Dead. This thing has gotten to be like gold lately. This thing has gotten so expensive. I also have both posters, but I do not have the other deluxe slipcover. I do not have the other slipcover. If anybody has that and willing to get rid of it, please let me know in the comments, please, because it's the only thing that I'm missing is for this deluxe set. Living Dead Part 2, not as good. It's it's more of a comedy, but it's still entertaining. Got Tom Matthews, James Karen. They make a damn good team. From Beyond. This is one of my newest. Waited a long time to get this in really good shape for the right price. That's key there. You gotta be patient. When you're collecting, you gotta be patient. You can't just grab your first offer because you know a lot of people out there, especially on eBay and stuff like that. And now even on Facebook Messenger, there's a lot of people out there that are scalping. They've even went to Facebook Messenger. Scalpers all over the place now. Try to avoid them. Dolls. Talk about scalping. People try to, you have to give them a limb to get this these days. Firestarter. Got a few Stephen King adaptations here. Misery. Academy Award winning performance. Kathy Bates. James Caan, fantastic. If I remember correctly, he played Sonny in The Godfather. Fantastic actor always. Ugh. Sleepwalkers, good movie. Kind of a sleeper. Sleeper. But still a pretty cool show. Pretty unique. Silver Bullet, Gary Busey, Corey Haim, rest in peace. Great movie. Great werewolf movie. Ginger Snaps, very unique werewolf movie. My son is completely in love with her. Catherine Isabel, he completely loves her, completely loves this movie. I just hooked him up with a Scream Factory Ginger Snaps with the slip. That one's a really good price. Got it for him because he loved it so much. Matter of fact, his very first review was on Ginger Snaps. Go and check it out. Never drink again. The Howling. My favorite werewolf movie of all time. I think even better, The American Wolf in London. Some friends of mine, namely Coriander, wouldn't agree, but that's what makes us a great community, isn't it? That we all have our own opinions. But I do love American Wolf in London. Don't get me wrong. People Under the Stairs, another Wes Craven. Also seen this at the theater. Pretty packed theater for this one. Great artwork. I love Scream Factory's artwork. Some people don't. I do. Billy Blessing, really cool old show. Really young Sharon Stone in this. And of course, Ernest Borgnine, Michael Berryman, Super Rainbow, Bill Pullman, younger Bill Pullman before he was known of during his short reign as lead actor. Never got quite what he deserved, really. Pumpkinhead, fantastic old school monster movie. Love Pumpkinhead. Jeepers Creepers. I know what you're gonna say. I know. The guy that made it, so he's a chomo. But I separate the artist from what he's done, and I love Jeepers Creepers here. Let me just do both. Somehow I got them backwards here because I was gonna do them for you guys, and I decided to put them away because I got really down what YouTube did to me. But I decided, hell with it. It's not about the numbers. It's about having fun, and it's about showing you guys, stuff that I got. Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. Like I say, if you separate the artist from his crimes, you really love these two movies. Cronenberg, Love Rabbit. It's another one that's brand new. I have 2 or 3 other copies of it, so I had no reason to open this one. I have seen it on the Scream Factory. Very good. That's my time. I'll be back with a part 2 here soon. If you like what you've seen, please hit that like button and subscribe. I love you guys. I'll be back for part 2. And remember, I am Gorpho and you are not.